So from exploring through the palette, we are going to now move on to being able to pour the ocean onto our desktops with just onto the desktops and into our minds with the click of a mouse. Okay. All right, hello. My name is Jenifer, folks, and I'm the manager of our Oceans program at Google. So I just wanted to start off with a little story. So my project started maybe a little over 4 years ago. Sylvia and John Hankey, who was the founding CEO of Keyhole, which became Google Earth when it was acquired by Google, they were both at a conference in Spain accepting awards. And Sylvia goes up on stage and she says, "John, I love Google Earth. My grandkids fly all around the planet, but you should really call it Google Dirt, because you're missing 3/4 of the planet." And he laughed, and he was like, "Yeah, Sylvia, you're right. We're missing the ocean." And so he came back to Google, and he asked Sylvia to come and give a tech talk. I had the privilege of getting to help organize that. And Sylvia came and inspired several engineers, Steve Miller and Mark Aubin, and several of us to start working on how to add an explorable ocean to Google Earth. And so we launched it 3 years ago. And ever since then, Sylvia has been helping us reach out to scientists, photographers, educators, government, anyone who cares about the ocean, to start to annotate the ocean and really bring it alive. So Google Earth has over 1 billion downloads, and millions of people all around the world can download it for free from one of 36 languages and start to explore their backyard, which people love to look at, down the street view, and now underwater, thanks to data that has been provided from many of our partners, like Scripps, NOAA, Columbia, Atoll, Mbari, CSU Monterey Bay. Many groups have added data for the map of the oceans, and then many groups have also added educational content, so National Geographic, Smithsonian, NOAA, individual photographers. So I wanted to start off with an introductory video that showcases some of that content that has been contributed to our Explore the Ocean layer. And that has hundreds of videos, photos, educational stories that any of you can go on and click on little circles in the ocean. And this tour that we made here that we're going to show is traveling to some of Sylvia's hope spots, which are hope spots in the ocean that need protection for our future.
Come along on a tour with Mission Blue, an organization founded by Sylvia Earle that is dedicated to exploring and caring for the ocean. On this tour, we'll visit some special places called hope spots that are critical to the health of the ocean, the blue heart of the planet. Less than 1% of the ocean is protected, and Mission Blue is dedicated to changing this through the Hope Spots initiative. Join us on a highlight tour of 8 of these hope spots. The first hope spot we'll visit is the Eastern Pacific Seascape, which includes the Galapagos Islands. Watch a school of pompano fish from Pitcairn Productions. Next, we fly to the Gulf of California. You can watch a National Geographic Wild Chronicles episode about the Humboldt squid that live there, also known as the Red Devils.
The Humboldt squid is one of nature's most impressive predators. It has 3 hearts, keen eyesight.
Visiting the Mission Blue website today.
So that's one of our mini tours that we've made with Sylvia and her foundation to start to sort of annotate the earth and take people and let them understand what is exciting and what's beautiful about the ocean. And another story I like to tell is this, all of these little circles of ocean content can be accessed through Sylvia's website, sylviaearlealliance.org/Google Earth. And on her site, she has an embedded Google Earth plugin, and you can actually type in search terms. So we have a 4-year-old son named David, and every night we do ocean tours. And we search for whatever he wants to learn about that day. Whale sharks, box jellies, because they're poisonous. It's very exciting right now. Great white sharks, giant squid, And we end up also learning about other issues like shark finning, earthquakes, tsunamis, and he just it brings it alive, and it makes him really, really excited about learning about what's going on in the ocean. And there was this one story from a 6th grade class in the Northern Marianas Territory, and they were really upset about shark finning, and they wrote a letter to the president, and the president was so moved by that he ended up banning shark finning in that territory, and that ended up leading to the Guam ban, which then inspired the California shark finning ban, I think last year. So just that one, action from this group of 6th graders, really led to some significant change. And for me, I find it really powerful to have my son see those stories, and our daughter, who, being a 2-year-old, has a shorter attention span, but she loves to watch them as well. I think it really can inspire children in the next generation. They can take action, and they can do something. They can learn about what's going on, and then they can see what others are doing, and hopefully sort of become more impactful through other people's actions. So with that, I wanted to, as our sort of final video, show a video that we just released yesterday, working with NOAA and National Geographic. Today is the 100th anniversary when the Titanic hit an iceberg off in the Atlantic. And so in honor of that, we made a short video highlighting a new 3D model that we updated of the Titanic and some educational content. And it definitely, I'd seen the movie, and it was a long time ago, and it was really great, and but it was really different actually reading some of the accounts of that day, and who survived and who didn't. And I think lessons of using Earth to just take people to shipwrecks, the stories of the ocean, I think it can be a really powerful tool for education, for advocacy, for just understanding. Welcome to a tour in the Explore the Ocean layer that Sylvia's foundation curates. So I think Google Earth can be really useful for education and policy making and just planning travel and starting to understand what's happening in our seas, and really sort of trying to engage the public in how little of the ocean is explored, and how it's people are so interested in going to Mars and the moon. But I was recently lucky enough to go on an expedition with Sylvia to Panama, and we got to dive in a submarine 220 meters and 860 feet down on Hannibal Bank. No one had ever been there before, and there was life, and it was just amazing. Anyone could go and get in a sub. It was like 30 minutes of training to go into this submarine. Obviously, I didn't pilot it, but it's just like there's this whole world out there to be explored, either diving or snorkeling or just walking on the ocean along the ocean. And I think it's a great opportunity to see it virtually and then inspire the world to go out there. As Sylvia always says, with knowing comes caring, and with caring there's hope.